Hey, pilot, welcome back to Ready for Pushback. Solo show. Here we go. Today, we are talking about having impact.
Most pilots don't understand what career opportunities are available in the world of aviation. They're making career decisions based on advice from friends or posts on internet forums, meaning they are taking huge risks with their livelihood without having all the details. This podcast was created to help you understand the aviation industry so you can find your dream job. Let's get ready for Pushback. Here's your host and my dad, Nick Fialka.
People always ask me, what can they do to separate themselves? What can they do to get the job? Why are they not getting called? What are the extra things? And it comes down to one thing. Impact. Having impact in what you're doing is so important. When I started this show, Tron Williams, the owner of Spitfire, came to me and said, "This is going to be a big deal. You are going to have a lot of impact in this industry." And I kind of shrugged him off a little bit. I don't really think anybody listened to me. I thought maybe I'd just do this thing for a couple months and be done with it, but he was right, basically. This thing has turned into something huge, and I thank you for listening. Thank you for being part of that. I certainly don't take that lightly. I think it's amazing that I get to talk about what I love, and people appreciate it, and people can get some value from it, and people can grow and make their situation better, and that's what I want to do. Like, this is the thing I want to do, is give what I can to help you. And it's been great. It's been really great. It's been a lot of work. It's been hard. I fly a full schedule, usually 80, 90 hours a month. I got a whole family, and I do this when I'm not flying. So my family is the one that's paying for it. Right now, everybody's downstairs having breakfast. I'm up here recording the show. But I'm doing this for y'all, and this isn't about me, it's about y'all. And I was really brought back to that the other day at the Professional Asian Pilots Association Expo out in Las Vegas. It was nice meeting everybody, but this guy comes up to me, younger guy, adult now. I want to say kid, but he's in his 20s. His name's Will, and he walked up to me. He was wearing a lei and had his girlfriend with him, and had this huge smile on his face. And he grabbed me. He said, "Nick, you don't remember me, but here's who I am." So Will was an intern at my company, and he goes to Auburn, and he got a summer internship with my company to do. He ran the simulator department, the tours for the simulators. And he reached out to me on LinkedIn. I think I actually did a solo show about this before, but he reached out to me and said, "Hey, I'm getting ready to leave. I would love to come fly with you and ride in your jump seat." So he came, he brought a letter from the vice president of operations that authorized him on the jump seat. And I mean, he worked a whole day, and then we did a flight. We didn't even land till late. I think we went to like Fort Lauderdale and back. And it was late when we got in, but he wanted to ride. And we talked that whole way about how to get a job out of college and how to get into professional aviation. Well, I told him that this was in the summer of last year. So I told him, "Hey man, things are going to get tighter. Things are going to get harder. Don't be discouraged, but you need to find a way to separate yourself from every other person. You need to find a way to have impact." And so Will is Asian. And I told him, "Have you ever heard of the Professional Asian Pilot Association?" And he said, "Yes." And I said, "Are you involved with them?" He said, "No." And I said, "All right, if you're looking for the way to separate yourself, if you're looking to try to be somebody totally different, not just somebody that shows up, but somebody that leads, then what you need to do is get off this plane reach out to the Professional Asian Pilots Association and set up a chapter at Auburn, because I guarantee you there are more than just one Asian pilot at Auburn. And lead that thing and set it up and run it and go 110% with that thing. And that will show good results. You will have had impact. You will have done something for your community that's bigger than you are. And love it. And don't do it to try to get something out of it. Do it because you are really excited about helping other pilots. Those are the things, the types of things that a company is looking at when they're hiring somebody that gives bigger than what they take. And that is really cool. So I tell you that story to say that Will had a lei around his neck, and his lovely girlfriend was holding this tail of an American Airlines airplane vertical stab. And it was really cool. Turns out that Will won a scholarship from Envoy Air, my alma mater. And the reason he won that was because of all the things he did to have impact and to show that he had impact. So he won a scholarship basically because he decided to start that chapter and give back to his community. He did the things that were extra. He did the things that other people didn't want to do, and he was rewarded for it. And he's just starting his path, and you know, he's got to get a couple more quals, and he's going to be at Envoy, and then he's going to be at a major, and he's going to have the great time flying for an entire career and do all that stuff, the ups and the downs and the ins and the outs. But he gave himself a head start because he decided to have impact. And I want you to have impact because that builds your character. That helps you become a leader. It helps you get involved in your community. It helps you be a better person. It fulfills the things that you were put on this earth to do. And so I want you to do that. Your community is your foundation. And so find your community, be part of your community, lead your community, do the extra things. Have the commitment. When you do have the commitment, whatever it is, volunteering, mentoring, organizing events, just be proactive. Don't be in receive mode, right? Be proactive. Be reliable. Be that person that helps connect people. Because that's when you start growing your network. I love connecting people. I also love meeting people. I love knowing everybody. It's the thing that gives me life. And I want you to be like that. The aviation industry is super tight-knit. So since it is, the more active you can be, the more doors are going to be opened, the more impact you're going to have. And when those opportunities present themselves, you're going to have all sorts of fun flying. You're going to go down paths you never thought were available to you. And that will help establish your reputation. You will have a reputation based on what you do. And that reputation, it travels fast. The word travels fast, and it's meaningful. So people know they can trust you. They know they can rely on you. They're more likely to call you and reach out. And so it just helps fuel that motivation to win. So build what you can, have impact, be the difference maker. That's what you need to be. And then you can be a lot like Will and win. So find that thing that you can do today to get to leave and have impact. It's so important. It's the thing that's going to make you go exactly where you want to go in this world of aviation. All right, I'll see you on Monday. Hey, pilot, before you go, make sure that you take a quick second, like and subscribe to the podcast. If you are watching on YouTube, thank you so much. If you're listening on one of the podcast streaming services, you guys are the best. So please like it, subscribe to it, and maybe, if you have a chance, write a quick review. Tell somebody else why this show is awesome.